Gets better and better every time. Every time. That's Bangkok, Thailand, of course. Now, for those who don't know, I've been here 3 or 4 times, and I made a few videos about it, but this video I wanted to highlight some of the things that I love about it, right? Now, when I originally came, I was saying like, okay, the food's just okay, like it's cool, but I don't know. I came at a perfect time. It was December, for those who don't know. Typically, December and January is the best time to come because of weather. Now, when I came that first time, though, it was only for a couple days, just quick little in and out. But now that I've got to come back all these times, I see that every time I'm falling more and more in love with it. And I want to tell you why, and why I think you should actually visit as well. So when I came the first time, it was just because I was purely sick, had some things that I was going through, trying to go over the whole South Korea situation before I went to the States. And now, these last couple times, it's been pure leisure, and everything just comes magically when I'm here, right? So I always meet other creators, always meet entrepreneurs, digital nomads, people getting money online. And it kind of influences me, right? So being around that space, that type of people, that type of energy makes me want to go harder, makes me appreciate things, right? You see a lot of business owners or people younger than you making more money, etc. And I've never been the jealous type, so for me, it's big on motivation. So being around that, being able to soak up that energy, being able to cultivate ideas and stuff like that, I feel like it's an infectious type of vibe. And if you're the type of person who gets motivated by that, this is definitely the place for you. Now, a lot of times when you're paying certain price points, it's kind of like you get what you pay for. That's one of the expressions in America, right? If you pay low price points, you may get low quality. I would say here it's not that concept, right? You've seen my view in plenty of videos. And the fact that you can get a unit like this for like 400 to 600 USD a month says a lot, right? Because for us, that's way less than minimum wage. I mean, even in the lowest states, I think you made like 1,100 a month on minimum wage, something like that. 1,100, 900, something like that. So for minimum wage, if you just had a minimum wage job in the States, your 1 month salary can take a whole month, if not more, out here. I dare you to do that in the States. Even in the cheapest states, you can't live like that for 1,100 a month, assuming you got like, a place, transportation, food, etc. You're not doing 1,100 in a lot of places. I mean, unless you're living with a bunch of people, maybe living with your parents, you don't got that much overhead, I could see that, but generally speaking, nah, that's not how it works. Out here, you're gonna live a very luxurious life. I mean, look at this view, right? And this is not even like the top of the top. And whatever your vibe is, you're gonna attract that. So a lot of people when they travel, especially for the first time, or especially solo, or if they're a female, or they're like, I don't know, I might be the only person, I might not feel safe. This is one of the safer countries. Most countries, you're not gonna pay $1,200 a month, as far as your monthly costs, and be safe, right? A lot of places, there's places you could pay that much, $1,200, but it's usually you gotta risk kidnapping, risk hygiene issues, risk poor food quality, things like that. You don't gotta worry about that. $1,200, you will live good out here. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why I love it. It hasn't gone up too significantly. So I first came out here, I want to say it's been like 4 or 5 years or something. But since then, it hasn't really gone up too much more. It's still considered about the same price point. Maybe you go slightly outside the city center and you can pay even less, right? You don't have to be downtown. In fact, you may not even want to be downtown. I stayed downtown for 1 month one time before, and it's like I couldn't even like really move like that because traffic, and then it's congested, a lot of people, etc., stuff like that. So it kind of took the fun element out of it for me personally. Another thing is the vibe. You'll notice that there's a lot of loving people, a lot of open-minded people, whether you're talking about the locals or you're talking about the foreigners. It's the same like kind of let live mentality where things are like laid back, kind of slower, kind of more chill. There's not like a lot of judgment, right? There's a lot of people, excuse me, there's a lot of people here who may live alternative lifestyles or make money alternative ways. Nobody judges you, right? Doesn't matter if you're on OF, it doesn't matter if you're, I don't know, a 304, whatever. No one's judging you. People are like, okay, this person does that, and they keep it pushing, right? In the States, I don't feel like it's kind of like that. Not to say that's necessarily better or worse, I'm just giving reason as to why I particularly love it out here. and why you should visit, right? Get away for a little while, see something different, why not?